BTC Simmer here with you. How's everyone doing? Afternoon, good evening, good night. You're looking at OnAir. You're looking at the company here that obviously I messed up on, as you can see. Heavily in debt. It's due to having the CRJ sitting around doing nothing while being rented and paying employees. So, with that, we're gonna head over here to the Stratus Challenging with AI pilots. So we're not going to do Thunder because we don't got any AI pilots, but we'll do this one here. And we're going to go with the airline. Should make it a little easier with CRJ, I'm hoping, but we will see. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's go to Start Airline. Alright, so let's name this one. So we'll name it BTC. The other one's BTC Express. We'll name this one BTC. I don't know. BTC North. Let's name it that. I'll go with airline code BTCN. Pilot pseudonym. Could only be BTC Simmer, couldn't it? Pilot birthday. And we went through this many times before, guys. I was born in the 80s. Let's go to 80s. Not 89. 70s? 80s. Let's go with somewhere around here. And let's go with a random month. Nice warm month. Let's say May. Alright. I don't really care what day. Let's say May long weekend. Experience. Oh, let's say it's about 2,500 hours. Initial location. Where do you want to start out of? Airport we know. Initial location. Start out of Sumburgh. EGPB. My simulator is MSFS. And let's select our guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to select here. Oh, this crazy looking dude. Is there any with handlebars? If you guys want to see a picture of my beautiful face, you can look me up on Twitter, BTC Simmer, B Bitcoiner, and you can actually see a black and white picture of me with laser eyes. If you really want to know what I look like, one day I do plan on showing the little camera up in the corner or in the bottom corner. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. First aircraft logistics center. Okay, we need to go with this 1.5. Alright, well that'll go down very fast, as we know. when you get renting the jets, it's employees and all sorts of payments. I should have stuck with the Otter in the other one I was running there, but that's okay. Maybe I'll get back there and fix that one day. Alright, let's see if there is any CRJs anywhere. Oh, look at that, there's one right here at Sumburgh. EGPB. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 6 of them here. There's only one that's not for rent. Alright. Good news, I guess. What are we going to go with? They're all fairly... Oh no, that one's got some hours. Look at this one, 59,000 hours. This one has 7,900 and the price is Nearly the same. How does that work? I'm not sure how that works, but couldn't tell you guys. And this one might be the one we're gonna go after. N5164 Hotel. Okay, renting bond 220, so you pay the 220 up front, and then per flight hours 22,000. I'm not sure how I want to set it up either, but 32, 9, and 4, I guess. I guess we leave it that way. Go ahead. Alright, so we have that. There you go. Look at that already. We're already in the hole. Okay, let's see what they got for us for jobs. And this is the harder level too, so... Oh my gosh, I don't want to fly all the way there. 598 miles. Wow, that is far. That is very, very far. That is very, very far, said Little Nut Brown Hair. If anyone's ever read that book, children's book. EGPB. Let's just see if there's anything going to Denmark. The heck was that airport called over here? I know what it's... Or, not Denmark, Norway. Yeah, Bergen. Flesland. I can't remember the ICO of it. Well, I can definitely look it up. Just give me a sec, guys. I'd like to do a flyover that way. ENBR. 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 How did I forget? ENBR. We even did a shared flight to Flesland with G-Box Master. You guys, check out the one we did yesterday. He has the first part of it. I uploaded the second part, and we're still working through the bugs with that. But anyway, let's see here. Okay, so there's pretty much nothing. Like, would that even pay the fuel? Might as well take everything. OnAir is a lot of fun, guys. It's a really good program. I would recommend it. Army personnel, passengers. I'm not taking these guys. Take these. Not that. Yeah, anything going ENBR. Okay, so we have 682. The flight is how far? 196. I did on reserve 682. Let me snap a little pic of this so I have a 4-flight simulator. Oh, look at this. We even come with co-pilots and cabin attendants, company passengers. How cool. 01, so we need to select one of these. Apollina, Harold, we'll go with, yeah. Okay. There we go. I think that's everything. Validate that. 2.8 minutes. So while that's going, we can go plan through Simbrief. And you guys can see the flight that we planned yesterday there and some other ones here. Create new flight. I don't know if we'll be using traffic for this one, but NBR. We'll see when we get in the sim. Oh wow, what the heck is this? Oh, this is the arrival there, yeah. 33 and 35, out of 33, landing 35. So some PEPIN, MODNI. So MODNI's there. We're not going to put some in there, but we're not going to put it in the CDU, or the CDU will be chasing some. We don't want that. MODNI, and then MODN2P. That must be our MODN2 Papa. That must be our arrival. The route distance comes out to 226 nautical miles. Go ahead and Skyvector that, have a look. Sumburgh Airport, runway 33, we're going to be at 324. 324 degrees, and then we're going to have 117.35. Just the frequencies here, and then the bearing. So what are we looking at? 351. I don't know if we put that in or not, but okay, 33, as we know, shoots out that way. And then on the other side, we're gonna Flesland 11450. Yeah, it's definitely probably easier if you go to the airline mode in OnAir than try and do it the way I was doing it. Might mess up your system you got going there. 35 would be 349. Let's go back to OnAir. And we're ready to fly now, so we'll hit fly now. And I will see you guys in the sim. Alright guys, here in the sim, we're going to start ready to taxi. We're not going to go through all the procedures. I'll just set up the CDU and we'll go from there. Alright, before I do that, price BTC today guys, price BTC today. Where are we here? Let me pull it up here. Unprepared a little bit, eh? Let's see here, 28,101. 28,101. What's wrong with getting a raise? Nothing wrong with getting a raise. Alright, Canadian 38208. 38208. And a couple headlines. Let's hit them up. Bitcoin BTC price forecast for May. Experts give their opinion. Define an expert. That's what I always say. MicroStrategy continues bullish Bitcoin strategy with $209 million BTC purchase in first quarter of 2023. That is bullish. Michael Saylor has some big kahunas, as they'd say. Here's another one from Dow Jones and Newswire's. Bitcoin is falling. The Fed decision could mean all bets are off for cryptos. Barons.com. Fed's gonna do what the Fed's gonna do what the Fed's gonna do. Remember, guys, long time preference. Stack them sats. Stack them sats. Generational stacking, generational wealth. If you have an emergency, you know your cold stored Bitcoin will be there. Alright, let's get to the flight here. Let's go from ready. I am in Vatsim as well. Let's check out. And apparently there's no one on, so we'll be a ghost in Vatsim. That's okay, because I don't want to get too complex with this aircraft yet. And we're gonna go with yeah, ready to taxi. Gear disagree. Okay. Oh, I have to change something in my settings. I have it set up for the Twin Otter right now. As you can see here, I do have the CRJ in there, and then flight controls. This was just I think it was this one, so that my lights would work. Hopefully that doesn't mess everything up on this flight.
Gear disagree.
Okay, that seems to work. The engines are alive. See if I got lights out there. And we got lights, we're good. Alright. I'll leave the beacon in the nav. Logo is fine. Okay, I'll start tracking through OnAir as well. Ooh, sim settings. Wrong option in your sim. Crash detection not active. I wonder how that got turned off. Let's see here. Assistance. Custom. How do you get the... Alright. See how that fixes it up. I'm good to go.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay, so that's a good thing. Do we have our... There. Parking brake is on. Okay, engines are at idle, that's a good thing. Steal this from here. No, I'll steal this from here. Here. Hold on. Delete that. There. Golf Papa Bravo. Do we need to do an alternate? I don't know. If we do, it's the same one. We're using 3.3. execute that. Just gonna go over my CDU notes here, guys. Performance. And I know we're 61.5, so I want at least our weight up to 61.5 here from the I know this isn't the way you're supposed to do this, but there, we can send that into there. There you go. And we're cruising at 33. Go ahead and execute. VNav. Transition, we'll say 6. Execute. And departure and arrivals. 33. Execute that. Go back to departure and arrivals. We're gonna arrive at what was that? MODN2P. MODN2P. This one here. And we'll go back to flight plan here. Could fly directly right to that. Okay, so why not? There we go. Oops. I'm gonna go back to legs and we're going to MODNI. Just there. We should have put PEPIN in there, but we ignored some and PEPIN right to MODNI, so do it that way. Obviously, I mean, you can get right into this and do it all right down to the wire. And as you can see, I'm not, but no big deal. Alright, let's get rolling. Rolling? No, we're not rolling. We're in an airplane. Okay, so legs, EFB, let's set our takeoff speeds. We're on a dry runway, we'll do flaps 8, so rotates 124 again. Seems like it's always 124. Set comms and navs. 122, 117, we're... Should I say it's 351, right? Oh, that is go all the way down like this. Is that the only way to change these? And I'm not going to bother with that. TCAS, ATC will stay on 2000 and we're 1 standby. No, we're 1 again. Let's set our altimeter here. Altimeter. Alright, it doesn't let me set it through. You're my Bravo here, so I gotta do it this way. Right up to 33,000. That is higher than I've ever been in. Flight simulator, even by mistake. Okay, close those doors. Close, close, close. Chocks are removed. Beacons are on. Taxi lights are on. If you've got any messages here, yaw damper. Get rid of that. Is flight director on? We need that on. Cross flow, we can turn that on. APU can go off if it's on. Believe it's door closed. Yeah, it's off because we went into setup taxi mode and probes. We'll check those. Probes are on. Alright. Nose wheel and reverse. Nose wheel's armed. Reversers are armed. Good. Handbrake off and we can begin taxi. Okay, just gonna pull up the ADC of Sumburgh. Sumburgh traffic, November 5009er Delta taxiing from South Taxiway to runway 33 via Whiskey Crossing 06, Taxiway Echo. Sumburgh traffic. You can see my view was here when I hit the talk button on Vatsim. And let's get our way out of here. Watch out for this cart. Our wing won't watch out for it, but that's our flight simulator for us. This is in Orbx Airport as well, guys. Yeah, Orbx, through the in-game marketplace. I purchased this one last year around this time, I believe. It's a pretty nice looking airport. Okay, crossing that 06, don't see anybody. We are on Vatsim this time, so. And it's still dead on there, but that's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
Okay guys, we'll go 8 degrees of flaps here. Cross check, make sure we're FMS1 on both. FMS1, I think FMS2. FMS1. FMS1. Squawk is active. Landing lights, turn those on. Turn off for taxis. Strobes can go on. Strobes are right here. Logos, leave those on for now. Okay, move to Toga for takeoff, and then 1000 to 1500, back to climb. Flaps are up at 4200, gears 500. Alright, we're good to go. Oh, we're still moving, look at that. Sumburgh traffic, November 500, 9er Delta lining up runway 33 from taxiway Echo, Sumburgh traffic. Yeah, I would say if you want to get into airliners on OnAir, the app, career app that I'm using, open up a separate profile like I just did. Don't do it on the one you've been working on. There's potential to screw it up unless you got a lot of time to deal with it. Okay, so move to toga. Flaps are set. Pressure is pressure set. I don't think it is. There, now it is. Set there. Set there. Cross set. I don't really care if it's set there. I think it is. Alright. Sumburgh traffic, November 5009er Delta, taking off runway 33, departure to the east. Sumburgh traffic. Okay, so let's move it up into toga.
Config flaps.
Flaps are fine to me. What do we got in red there? What is that saying? Config flaps, okay, yeah.
Airborne time logged.
Oh, that was a little steep. Okay, so 500 and get rid of the gear. Bit of a steep takeoff, kind of shot up into the sky there. Okay, there at 1200 we can go autopilot, nav, and we can also go speed. That'll manage that. Here, gears up. Okay, from 3 to 5 we can go, reversers can go off. Manual cross we can go away. And once we hit 6,000 we'll go standard pressure. Landing lights off at 10,000. Okay, and I think our autopilot's following us, or doing what it's supposed to do anyway. Okay, you can see it flashing there. Okay, now we climb away. And things look good on here, and we can go into, sorry, should have did this earlier, climb mode. Just keep it on that detent there. I don't know why the pressure's still flashing there. I have it set. Do you push? I forgot to mention I got this cool blue livery here. Just off flightsim.to. I'll leave a link in the description. Instead of the red one, I have the blue one. Still D Elky. D Elky. Some of you guys figured that out. Okay, we're approaching 10,000. We can get rid of the landing lights. And logos we don't need up here. Strobes, beacon, navs are fine. Wing inspections are off. Taxi lights are off. Any messages? Nope, everything looks good. And seatbelts are on. Turn those off around 18,000. Still got our pressure flashing. I don't know why it flashes. But it does. Okay, I'm gonna look up the procedure over in Flesland. Can also get rid of the flaps now. A little more speed in the climb, a little more efficient. Okay, I'm not seeing that standard instrument departure, standard arrival, instrument arrival. I can't seem to find it on Airmate, but it's okay, we have it in here. And cruising pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
And that's my cue to turn these off. I thought it was 18,000, it looks like it's 15,000. It is chilly out there. Alright. Speed's still looking okay. It's all automatic at this point. Still got a good 12,000 to go. Seems like a high cruise. I think I'll set it to 23 instead. And just change it in our VPilot. There we are. There's our warning. $110.5, we can set that to. It's not setting in there, but that's okay. Come here and go 110. It's the localizer over there. Alright, gaining some speed now. Go ahead and set our throttle back a little bit here. Good old DL key. Alright guys, we'll see you when we start our descent into MODNI. Need to be at 9,000 and it's getting fairly close. So 23, that's 60 miles we'll start. Alright guys, we'll start our descent now. We're cruising pretty good here at Mach 6.9er. Let's slow the throttles down a little bit. There's no auto throttle in the CRJ. And we'll dial in our 9,000 we need to be at. We'll go ahead and start a descent using VS mode. I'm used to doing it that way. I know there's other ways to do it. It probably isn't the proper way, but this is what we're doing. And we'll just speed it up here again. And you can see we're a little higher than our assigned altitude. That should be fine. We still got plenty of time to go. A little out of the procedure, but no big deal. Okay, we should set our cabin pressure here. Go off met our TAF for that. Bergen is, Flesland is 166 feet, so we should have started this a little earlier. $60. $160, we'll leave it there. Our navs are set, yes they are. Fix on CDU. MFD, we can change the display. The data, you can see it all here. That's what it's talking about there. I like to have that open, then I can see what's. And around 10,000, landing lights come back on. We'll set our pressure. And our flaps below 200, but that's a little in the future. Alright. Back to legs here. See if anyone's jumped on Vatsim. I don't see anybody. Okay. Flesland traffic, November 500, Niner Delta type CRJ 550 is 25 miles west, inbound to land, ILS runway 35. We'll report final, runway 35. Flesland traffic. Get slowed down a little more here. We need to keep coming down with our altitude. Down to 4,000, landing lights go on now. Set our altimeters. One 1022. there. And you can see it's following the procedure here. Right to a T, just like I wanted it to. And let's pop outside and have a look. Beautiful looking plane. Okay, the altimeters are set, the landing lights are on. I'd like to lose a little more speed here. Down to around 200, we can get some flaps in. And, sorry guys, the weather, VFR, 11 knots, 330. So we're going to cross a bit of a touch of a crosswind from the left side there off of 3.5. But nothing too crazy. Broken 3200. And I need to set an alarm for a reminder for myself. See, the CRJ has these nice big windows. It's really nice. And we're below 200, we can come on some flaps. About 8 degrees. And let's go to our performance tab here and set in our landings. Set all, so we want to be... Do you guys think I know what these mean? I'm asking. I probably don't. Down to 4,000 seems comfy for now, and we're 21 miles from the runway I'm getting off my reading here.
Passing drone, command for inbound for E5.
Okay, there's our 4,000. We'll be shaving some speed off now. Keep it around 180 or 160 either or. I guess I should turn these back on as well. Okay, Okay, watch that speed. We're getting a little low here. I believe I see Bergen, Flesland, and I believe I do have the aftermarket scenery installed, so you guys get a peek at that. Oops, there we go again. Flesland traffic, November 5009 Delta, turning final, runway 35 to land. Full stop, 22 miles. It's the thing with Vatsim, guys, if you're ever not sure, just slow down a little bit and then just think about what you're saying and it'll be fine. Okay, it seems like it's doing its own thing. It's doing this rocking thing again. Did this to me before.
Touching ground, and then to 40, vacate at low flight.
Go localizer and we'll hit approach mode and see what happens here.
Looking on, and then for taxing Yankee Golf Mike to stand.
Is it just me or am I just failing to see the airport? Let's see here. It seems like we are off. Going to heading mode here, guys. Switch it up a little bit here. We're way over our flap speed. Kind of let that get away from us. We'll dial in 3000. $24. Go into VS mode and start descending a little more here. And I'll throw on 20 degrees of flaps. Go. There it is there. Yeah, I don't know how we ended up so far off. Must have been something I did wrong with CDU or something. Still not properly versed in it. I'll follow the localizer on the way in here though. .349er. Right, that looks like .349er. Okay, we just gotta watch our speed. Flesland traffic, November 5009er Delta is final runway 35, 8 miles. Okay, get rid of the autopilot there. Drop the gear. We'll fly the remainder ourselves. We're gonna zoom in here a little bit, get the numbers read a little better. Okay, call for the next flap setting, 30 degrees. And we'll go full flaps. Give us a bit more room there, as you can see on the PFD. Might be a little low, a little slow, but we'll be alright. Just make sure our reversers are engaged. Nice slow approach.
1000. 1,000.
Wind 320 at 12 knots.
And apparently we're a little high. You can see 3 white, 1 red.
500. 400. 300.
Gears down, make sure.
200.
3 red, 1 white.
100.
Sync rate.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Landing time
There
logged.
we go. The nose kind of just floated down. Okay, flaps can go up. And we can turn anywhere here, I'd imagine. Fire that APU on again. And landing lights can go off, taxi lights can go on. November 500, Niner Delta, clear of the active. Flesland traffic. Okay.
Please remain seated until the aircraft
Where we
becomes
are here,
fully
we're on
stopped.
Alpha 6. And we'll just taxi Echo into the terminal there somewhere. Gate 27 or 26. This airport again is by Wombi Actual, I think. This is the guy who made it. Link will be in the description, guys. Check it out, it's a very, very well done airport. It's pretty much payware. But it is free on flightsim.to. Feel free to leave a tip. Guy did an awesome job on this one. Let's go for 27 if I can do this right. I don't know. Yeah, I need my air marshal guy out there. Ooh, that might be a bit too far. Anyway, we'll stop her there. And hop back in and put the throttles down to idle. Put the brake on. And that's the flight, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. First one back in the CRJ. We will shut her down from here, so... What are we doing here? Shut down. Brake on. Nose wheel steering off. Reverse can disarm. And cut the engines, throttle back, so... Is it like that? And then, I don't know, is it like the other way? Something like that.
Engine off time logged.
There you go.
The flight is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
Oh, wrong one. Need that on. Turn the navs off. Taxi lights can go off. Logo lights can go off. They're not on. Are they on? No. Off. Off. Probes can go off. Let's see what else here. Window heat off. I don't know. I didn't. Messages start popping up there. Fuel boosts off. Cabin signs, of course, can go off. I want to see if I can use my
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
hydraulics. Emergency lights can go off. Just reading off a checklist here, so bear with me. And APU can turn that off. Circulating fans and then the master. Alright. Thought we could have crashed there for a sec. See how this looks here. Oh, not too bad. Alright, there we are. Doors open, jetways out, cargo doors are open, and passengers are departing. Thanks for flying with me today, guys. Appreciate it, and we will catch you on the next one. Remember, guys, stack 'em sats. Have a wonderful, awesome day. BTC Simmer out.